you remember doing these? I feel like it was forever ago. You want to see which triangle these numbers come from, and you want to find the thing that is from two different triangles. So, is there anything in these that overlap? Is there a number that was, like, in both triangles? You know what I'm saying? So there's the purple triangle, and there's the green triangle, and everything's only circled once, right? But we don't know what this value is, right? Yeah. Ruby, you win. We can add these two numbers together, right? If we add these two numbers together, what do we get? What is it? What's 64 plus 36? It's 100. Okay, so, orange. So the entire triangle is this 100, and what other side is on the orange triangle? The X. So since the X gets used twice, we're good to go. Okay, so we're going to use the X because it's got orange and green. We're going to use this guy because it has green, and this guy because it has orange. We don't actually need that guy anymore. Does that make sense? So the number that's used twice gets squared, divide it by either one, and it will equal the third. Guaranteed every time. How do you solve something like that? Multiply by 36 on both sides. So I've got x squared equals 3600, and then square root. And it gives you a beautiful, nice number. We don't even need wavy equal signs. We can have actual equal signs. What's the square root of 36?
6.
And the square root of 100?
10.
Cool? Yeah? No? Maybe? Wake up. You've had all day yesterday to recover from prom. You're fine. You're fine.
No, yesterday I didn't get up to like.
You're fine. Alright, so whatever one gets used twice squared divided by one of them. Okay, so how about this guy? We've got this entire triangle, which gives you this guy and this guy. We've got this triangle, which gives you the 16. And we've got this triangle that has x, right? Any ideas? What do we need to do? X is going to be squared because it's used twice, but what colors are being used by x?
X been used twice.
Yeah, it's in the orange one and it's in the green one.
Oh, you're right.
What colors is this one circled by?
Green.
Green, so we need another green side. But we can just, exactly, we can just subtract those guys, right? That's not a big deal at all. That gives you, what, 9? And what other color is being used by x? What other color is circled in x is circled by? The 25, the orange one, right? And then Savia, multiplying square roots. Cool? Yes? No? Maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Could be? If you have 9 quarters, how much money do you have?
$2.20.
Do you know what the square root of 225 is?
15.
Very nice. Cool? Not too bad. If x is not the number that's squared, that's super awesome because you'll end up with a number squared divided by a number equal as x, and you just square it and divide and you're over.
All you have to do.
That's all you have to do. Those are as complicated as they get. Cool?
So the formula is x squared.
The formula is whichever number is twice squared.
Don't understand.
Whichever one is being used by two triangles. So 9 is only in the green triangle because it's only from here to here.
Okay.
Right? 16 is only in one triangle because it's from here to here.
Okay.
You could have this guy, that guy's part of two triangles, and you could have this guy because it's part of two triangles.
Okay.
Got that guy. Yeah.
So whatever is squared over.
Divided by either one of the other ones that are left over equals the third one.
Okay.
So math. Okay? We'll look at more of them, don't worry. Alright, how about these guys?
These are impossible.
That is not true.
There's no way.
Which sides are corresponding? Like, what does 22 correspond to?
22 corresponds to R. 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 6x plus 12.
Let's back it up. That's one triangle. This is the other triangle. What's this length? What's this length? What's this length? 6x plus 12 plus 16, right? The whole thing is both of these. What's 12 plus 16? Oh my gosh, wake up! You're killing me. Thank you. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, so what is this 22? Which side does it match up with in the other triangle? The 121. How about this guy? The 16. So you can make a proportion. You could have picked 20 and 110 instead of 22 and 121, but you have to pick this one because you're solving for x. X has to be involved in the situation. Okay? Does that make sense? Are you just appeasing me, or does it actually make sense? No? So if I go with 16, which one was corresponding to 16?
6x plus 28.
6x plus 28. And 16 comes from the same triangle as which other one? 22, which corresponds with? 121.
Oh, so you make a proportion.
You make a proportion, then you cross multiply, and you... Woo! Tell me how you really feel. Are you allergic to math? Probably. Makes sense. Yeah, it's recorded. You can go back and listen to it. Are you good from there? Yeah? Makes me laugh. Those are big numbers for me to multiply on my own. Help me out. What's 22 times 6? 30? 132? 132? 28 plus 20. 28 times 22. Okay. Yeah, that's an old school one, unless one of you has a calculator. You got me? 616? Okay, and then 16 times 121? 12,196. There we can solve it. That was a lot of multiplying. I like that. Multiplying's fun. 132x Second, 0, 8. I think that's what it is. Double check my math. This is all mental. Double check me. It's gotta be like 5. Something that ends in a. What's it equal? Hit me with it. Wake up, sleepy. 2,196 minus 161. Is that 1,580?
Yeah.
And then divided by 132.
You got 11.96.
11.96.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool? Not too bad? Kind of sort of okay? That's not a nice number. I feel like we do something somewhere. It should be a nice number.